Volume 6 of our Baldur's Gate 3 Top Mod series is going to be amazing. I've got a few quality of life mods for you that I'm personally not sure if I can ever live without again, and a few other ones that are just super fun to have. If you haven't caught my previous episodes in this series, I'll link the playlist in the description. I'll also link all of the mods in today's video and my how to install mods for BG3 via Vortex guide in case you need it. The first mod is one that I was probably a little too excited for, and that's auto send food to camp. Honestly, I'm so sad that I didn't have this mod for Lily's Let's Play, as I feel like it would have made my life so much easier. But it does what it says in the mod title. It will auto send your food to camp for you when you loot it. That way you're not being weighed down by cheese, sausages, and vegetables. There's even a configurable file that you can use to customize parts of the mod to suit your playstyle. The mod page does explain all of that in beautiful detail, and I'd highly suggest checking that out if you're interested. Origin theme weapons is fun. It's very, very fun, and I love the idea of companions having an early game signature weapon of sorts. These weapons will grow with the character at levels 5 and 10, and honestly, they seem to be balanced well. I don't know if I keep these on my companions the whole way through the game, but at least for Act 1, if not part of the way through Act 2, I think they'll really help build and tell a story for each of them to enhance the role-playing. These weapons can be found in the tutorial chest on the Nautiloid or purchased from a few different vendors that are listed out in the mod description. Preemptively labeled containers is a gift if you're a loot goblin like me. It marks empty containers and corpses with the word empty if they're, well, empty. It makes it quick and easy to see if you've either already taken all the things from a container or if it just has nothing in it, saving you time and effort when looting everyone and everything in the greater Baldur's Gate area. This mod is also configurable to your liking in a few different ways. It also has a list of ignored items, such as rotten food, so it'll still mark the container as empty even if it contains them. You can customize that list of ignored items as well in order to suit your playstyle. Overall though, this mod is a game changer in terms of being able to loot quickly and still get all the things you want without wasting your time. I highly, highly recommend it. Lodestones. Oh, Lodestones. So where have you been literally all of my life, or at least all of my BG3 characters' lives? It'll give you a lodestone per character that will let you either dismiss or summon them at will, no matter where you are. I think this is an incredibly helpful item to have, especially if you're using, for instance, a no party limit mod or something like that. And people tend to get stuck in places, especially when you have a large swath of them following you around. This will allow you to quickly dismiss and resummon them to get them back, so then that way you don't have to go literally hunt them down and bring them back. It's also super useful if you found yourself in a place you can't go to camp and need to swap out party members. The best part is these lodestones are added or even removed when people join or leave your party, so you won't have extra of them floating around for characters that it isn't needed for. I cannot recommend getting this mod enough and having it for those just-in-case moments when playing. Vivid Landscapes gives the terrain a bit more shading to really enhance it in my opinion, and I honestly haven't noticed any performance drops since installing it. The only thing I have noticed is that the ground at camp and other places looks better and pops up a bit more. If you're someone who really enjoys texture mods, this is a fantastic one to get started with. Alternate Tiefling Tails gives your Tiefling a whole host of options in the tail department. No longer are you forced to have the normal everyday ones. Heck, you can even change your tail per your mood if you really want to. This mod does come with both a unique tab and a standalone version depending on what you're using for mods currently. It should also be noted that if you do install this on an existing Tiefling character and your tail goes poof, that's more than likely 100% normal. You just need to hop into the magic mirror and give yourself a fresh new one. And lastly, Better Tooltips, which is part of my favorite mod series. This mod specifically makes the tooltips better for things like inventory items, spells, stats, etc. So for instance now, if you look at a void bulb, it'll say it's a common grenade right under the name of the item, making it clear that it is in fact a common grenade. Or my favorite is if you have a scroll, it'll tell you what level and what type of spell that scroll is for ease of use and just overall clarity. It's also fantastic if you're new to the world of BG3 and you're not sure what items do exactly what. These will be great indicators for that. All in all, this mod is going to make it much easier to identify items when sorting through things, so you'll have an easier time deciding on what to keep, sell, or even store. And there you have it, Volume 6 of my Top Mod series. Seriously, these mods have been amazing, and I am so excited to see what the modding community gives us for Volume 7. I hope you found a few mods to add into either your current or next playthrough. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.